Okay, so this is Jay Chatfield. I am back again because Spirit told me I'm not done with the expansion video. So I have to be obedient and I'm coming back. I was actually getting ready to wash my hair. Y'all, I like the fluffy look, but when it be all, I be looking like I don't have no hair when it'll be all twisted up and stuff. And, my hairdresser real salty with me right now. She texts me like, uh excuse me. It's been 3 months. I'm like, I don't wear it. You can't wear it down when it's like this. I actually like it up in a ponytail, but that's not why I'm here, called y'all. That's not why I'm here. But I just like the fluffy look. Now it hurt. So I know it's time to go, but my hair does not like to be manipulated. So it likes to just be, leave me alone. As you can tell, I like to leave it alone. Now, when I go out, I do, you know, but yeah. Anyway, so, um, this is a really tough one. This part of expansion is really tough because how we look at loss, tragedy in our lives, um, it has to change. And where we get, of course, we get attached to our our husbands, wives, children, moms, dad, and it's like in your mind you never want to see them leave the physical existence because for your relationship reason you're going to miss that person. You're going to you're going to miss all of the things that you do with that person, and so you have to change your life when that person leaves and moves on to the next experience. It took me a while. I don't know if I've told y'all this before, but my aunt is really important to me. She's 85 years old, and I used to go into a panic attack when I was younger because I always knew she was older than me. So she's 49 years older than me, right? Almost 50, something like, no, wait. Yeah, 40 something years older than me, maybe 30 something. And I was like, man, my auntie is so much older than the rest of the people. But I learned so much with her, been through so much with her that she is so important to me. I had a certain attachment to her, right? I had a really bad attachment that if she would go, that I would just lose my mind. And now my children are turning up and I'm trying to, now, hold on 1 second. Could y'all close the door, please? So sorry. I don't edit these. So I would just go bananas and I would just cry. And I was like, I can't. She's my now my mom is living, but my aunt was the one who raised me. So I would just go into these little panic attacks. So Spirit was like, I need you to let that go today. And I'm like, what? I need you to let that go. And I'm like, let what go? That thing that puts you in this thing. So for about 3 years, and I know this gonna sound so horrible. When I had a dream, it was my aunt's funeral. Like I've seen her in a casket about over 100 times. And I would wake up bawling, just crying. I would be destroyed. And I would say, this is not right. It would be so real. Now she's still here. And this turned into something else, but I guess this is what I'm supposed to say. The bottom line, and then my aunt, the one that her son was killed, that our family was turned upside down. He was an amazing piece in our family. But he was killed when I was 14. And then my best friend cousin was killed when I was 21. And those were hard. Those were so hard because there is not anyone in my generation my age. They were the ones. And so I felt alone. But all of those things had to happen to expand me into the person that I am today, right? And people tend to compare grief. People tend to compare happiness. We shouldn't be comparing anything. There's no comparison. If whether you feel whatever and it turns into depression and anxiety, those things feel the same. It's not, oh, you lost a son. That's nothing like me losing 8. You know, come on. Come on, guys. And how a person grieves is how a person grieves. But I do want to tell you that it brings out an expansion piece for you. Some of the most important things that we experience today came out of a person's trauma, grief, bad experiences, right? Because they said, I'm going to turn this thing into something that I could see rejoice about. And you guys could see it in many charities. So, like, if you're going through something, like, you would never have me if I would never have gone through trauma in my marriage, trauma with my mother, trauma with my dad. You would never have I could never be this person without it. And yes, it hurt like a mother monkey. It hurt. But when I look back on it today, if those things wouldn't have happened, you would never get this person that I've expanded into. So that's why you look at the things that happen. And a really one of my mentees when I was in high school, she recently lost her son, and she talked about how she used to like bite her tongue. And now she's like, psh, I'm about to give you the business. Well, guess what? She expanded into herself. I'm not saying that had to happen for that, but she didn't need to be holding her tongue and taking up for other people and breaking down for somebody else. And I know this is long, but I just want to let you know that whatever you're going through, look for the expansion in it. Look for the thing that's going to make you you don't want you know, same thing going back to the last one. You want to look for, and you want to go into that thing. It's pushing you into your purpose. It's pushing you into yourself. It's pushing you into you learning and listening and being confident in who you are. So that's the expansion. I can talk about this every day and I can give you numerous things, but until you change your perspective about things and understand that you would never ever move. You don't see people pushing cars because they work. You see somebody getting out pushing because something happened, and then sometimes you get other people to come help you. You never would reach your full potential without that push, without that, because we hadn't been taught anything else. Adversity makes us, like they say, pressure produces diamonds. Shine like you never before. But yes, you grieve. I grieved my marriage. I mean, I'm still married, but I had to reconstruct that thing, and I could do a video on that. But it was because it changed. And I don't want to keep talking. Like I said, y'all know, I'm going to put these videos out for you guys, and whoever sees them, and it's for who they are. No, I don't have millions of followers, but I'm for who I'm for. And I appreciate you guys listening. This is J Chatfield, loving yourself to life as always. Walk around with the fluffy hair like me. Do something for you that only you will love. Have a love yourself day.